Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And today, of course you can see by the title of the video, it is a freshies list. Now, freshies for winter, specifically. So I'm somebody I'll wear what I want when I want. So, excuse me. So I do wear some fresher type stuff through the winter as well. And we got 10 here. Now I've got 2 honourable mentions, and I'll explain why in a minute. There's a good mix here. Mostly designers. I have got 2 dupes, clowns. It's not working today. So 10 in total, with the 2 honourable mentions as well. So 12. Yeah, so I do like my freshies more than anything else. And that can be citrusy, it can be barbershop, it can be green fragrances, the broad spectrum. It can be chypres, it can be fougères, that sort of thing. And it will reflect here, as well as obviously aquatics and stuff like that. So we're going to get into the honourable mentions first, and the honourable mentions are too niche because I don't really have a lot of niche. I used to, but I used to have at least good 50-50 of niche and designer. I tend to go more designer and the clown stuff now. I've took my nose at the cloud, and just I'm a very humble type person, so I've come down to earth and just get some cheapies that smell good, But I do have a couple of niche, but they're not expensive niche. So Lemon Lime from Mancera. Okay, Lemon Lime. It is a lemon and a tart lemon. Think of a tart lemon, like a lemon rind with a very sprinkle of sweetness. Excuse me, but with a big sort of hit of like a musk backing it up. Very musky. So lemony, musky, pretty much what it is. And it's good, it's okay, but it's not my favourite. Next is, I can never remember the company of this one, the Artisan Parfumeur, I believe it is. And this is Mon Numero number 9. Okay, see there, Mon Numero number 9. This one, beautiful, a fresh vetiver with citruses and woods and stuff like that, but a very, very fresh and a little bit of on the soapy side. So if you like fresh, clean vetiver, citrusy, a little bit soapy kind of fragrances, this is one to get. I don't know if they still do this. This is one of the old bottles with the see-through and the gold caps and all that. It's an older bottle, but it still smells fantastic. I've had this probably 8 to 10 years. It's only gone down that much because it is very, very posh. It does smell expensive, it does smell posh, but my God, does it smell good. So if you can find it, if you've already got it, that's a good one, really good one, freshie for the winter, because it lasts and projects very, very well, at least on my skin. So we'll get on to first few, and we've got a recent-ish one for me in the last couple of months, and this is Draco Bleu. Okay, Draco Bleu 100 ml. Okay, with its retro style cap. I actually don't mind them, it doesn't matter to me. This one, I would say when you first put it on, it's got like a mintiness, and then it dries down to this like spicy vanilla. Not vanilla, spicy lavender, basically. Pretty much what it is. Very good, great for the winter time. It's still a freshy to a degree. This one is a little bit richer, a bit darker, but still a freshy with the lavender and spices. but it lasts and projects very well. Most of these will last and project very well throughout the winter. Now, I don't work outdoors or anything like that, so I can even wear lighter stuff really throughout the winter if I need to, but these ones are examples of stuff that's a little bit heavier. Okay, next is one from Azzaro, and this one is the original Azzaro Wanted. Now it's lower on the list, even though this one sticks on the skin like glue, projects really well, lasts all day. It's the dry down for me I'm not so keen on. It goes a bit creamy on my skin. But I like the opening and the mids and stuff like that, but once it starts drying down it gets very creamy, and I don't like creamy fragrances, so still wear it occasionally, but lower on the list. But for any of you like that sort of Invictus style with a bit of a twist, then I do like the Invictus style, it's fine. But this one, I say, goes a bit creamy on my skin, but if you like that kind of style and you want something like that for the winter, this one probably lasts a bit longer than Invictus. Next, a clone. Well, it's not really a clone, it's a clone house, but it sort of clones like 3 or 4 fresh blue fragrances and sort of just slaps them together. And this one is 9am Dive. Okay, 9am Dive. This one, like I said, by Afnan, by the way. Yeah, lasts and projects really well. It's got a very, very subtle spiciness, but not really. It's there, but you don't really get it when it's in the air. But this one, blue fragrance, it's got a typical bit of a little bit of sweetness in there, blue, fresh, watery. But it's also got a little bit of an aquatic vibe. It's got a little bit of a salty touch to it, but not a lot. But it does all these things and pushes it into one. Very nice. But again, lasts and projects really, really well. And a good freshie for the winter, in my opinion. Next, a classic in the game. And it is a freshie to a degree. I mean, it's a barbershop, although it's a little bit richer of a barbershop, but it's still a freshie technically, really. This one is Paco Rabanne, and it's Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. You see there, Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. I do wear this quite a bit, as you can see. It's not my first bottle, I'll tell you that much. Good dad like scent, barbershop scent. You know, it's got a powderiness, it's got greenness, it's got a bit of sweetness to it, which a lot of these sort of barbershop fougere type things, sheep products don't really have. A little bit in there. It's like apparently there's like a honey note or something in there, so it's a little bit sweeter, but it's not really a sweetness. Not like modern day freshies, but really nice. Again, green, little powdery, barbershoppy, does a bit of all sorts, but really good. Okay, next on the list is one that I've only just recently had. I've had it about a week and been enjoying it. And the first day I had it, didn't really smell of anything, but the next day I sprayed it, it pretty much had opened up, and then the third day I had it, it really opened up. So it didn't take very long for the juice to mature in the bottle, enough to smell it anyway. And this one is Clone, again, although nothing direct. And this one's from Masasi House of Hawass line, and this is the Ice. So a good longevity and projection on this. The first one I haven't smelt, but said it's similar to Invictus, and that would probably last and project a bit more, I don't know. But this one, now it's sort of matured over the week, this one lasts and projects very, very well on my skin. Certainly the longevity is there, and I do smell it quite easily. It's sort of 6-8 hours, which is good for sort of a freshy scent. Now, I don't care what anybody else says online, you've got to like orange blossom, because when you first spray this, you get a mix of citruses, And people say it's like a mint bomb. I don't really get any mint, but it's a citrus sort of bomb at the start, and sort of sharp, not riney, but sharp citruses. And the longer it dries down, the more and more that orange blossom and musk comes up, and it's the dominant. Now this orange blossom, I love orange blossom, it's my favourite. I mean, my favourite orange blossom was Frances Kurjohn's Apom. Stunning, stunning. I wish you could still get it, because I went through 2 bottles of that, and you can't get it, and if you can, it's bloody expensive because it's discontinued, unfortunately. I wish you'd bring that back. But this orange blossom in here is smooth. It's smooth, not creamy, but it's sort of got the texture of, you know what I mean, it's very, very smooth. And that orange blossom is absolutely lovely and fresh and clean. Oh, I can even smell it just through there. You know, if you've got to like orange blossom, okay, now that's what might just happen to my skin. Other people's skin might be different, but to me, you really got to like orange blossom to like that. But I love it. Very nice, subtle sweetness, fresh, clean, everything you want really. It's really been enjoying that, but that's why it's a bit lower on the list, because I've only just had it and it's not really fair. Okay, next one you don't really see anybody talk about, but a really, really good freshie, and it's got good longevity and protection. And it's 1881 Riviera. Okay, 1881 Riviera. Again, this one is fresh, clean. It's got a lavender-like feel to it. Sort of not like drier sheet lavender, but going that way, but a little bit more watery and fresh, transparent than that. But still quite strong for this type of scent, at least. And lasts and rejects very well. One of my favourites from the house. This is, if you get from the house, 1881 original, has been my signature scent for 30 years. 30 years? Blimey. Right, but this is second. This is number 2 from the house, in my opinion, and I really do enjoy this sometimes. See, I do get down it a bit, considering how many fragrances I haven't got as many as some other people I used to, but I haven't really now. I'm getting through my fragrances. I'm preferring my cheapies. That's what I'm doing really. But cheapie and all the rest, you can get this around £25–30 max still. So a lot of the 1881 gets discontinued, and the prices of them go up. But this one and the original are really the 2 that you want, in my opinion. But good longevity and projection on that. Another one from Ralph Lauren, and I don't normally say that because I'm not really a fan of their fragrances generally. This one, Polo 67, and this is the Eau de Toilette, as now there's an EDP out. Fresh, again, fresh, clean, herbal, a little bit spices, woody, you know, there's a bit of everything. It's a little bit on this sort of more generic, freshy side, but it's got some heft to it, you know. Its longevity and protection is quite heavy. I do find this one slightly on the sort of cheap synthetic side, just a little bit. You know, like, so there's the barrier, and that's synthetic, and that's natural. It's sort of just on this side, if you know what I mean. It's just a bit. Well, ruffles my nose slightly. Some days it does, some days it doesn't. It's that kind of thing. But really good. Would be a good signature scent for somebody. You can get this reasonably priced now. I mean, it's cheaper in the US than it is in the UK. I'll tell you that much. But really good. You know, it's a solid scent all the same. Right. One from the Hugo Boss bottled line, and this one is Infinite. Infinite, again, similar. It's got a similar vibe to one from earlier, the Draco Bleu. If you got one, this one's got a bit more of a minty edge on top. This one, pretty much from the get-go all the way through its life, is like a spicy lavender. Still got a nice clean freshness wisping through it, with a clean fresh lavender and some spices back in it. Very nice. I would say done in a slightly old school way, but modernised, if you know what I mean. But very, very nice. I really enjoy this one, and as you can see, I am getting down this juice. I haven't had it that long, and I do enjoy this one quite a bit. Okay, no brainer really. I mean, if you're talking freshies, gonna be an Acqua di Gio in the list, and this one, when you think of Acqua di Gio, ain't gonna be good for winter, even if indoors, and they ain't gonna last that long. Well, the Parfum does. This one to me smells like you've got the original on your skin, but it lasts and projects very, very well. As you can see, I'm getting down this juice, it's like down here. I've worn this quite a bit. I really enjoy this one. I've always loved the Acqua di Gio smell. Oh, just very clean, uplifting, salty, aquatic. But this one, being the Eau de Parfum concentration, it really does what it says on the tin. It's Acqua di Gio in a stronger oil form, and lasts and projects better than the original. It really is that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. That's what it is. Okay, really, really good. So if you love Acqua di Gio, but it doesn't last for you in the winter, buy the Parfum. It'll do the job. And last on the list, and again this is not in order, a classic one from Boucheron, and this is Boucheron Pour Homme. Again, as you can see, again this isn't my first bottle. I wear this a lot. Boucheron Pour Homme Eau de Toilette is real nice. You get a lovely fresh opening with a slightly spicy and vetiver sort of backbone. Lovely citruses, and citrus lasts quite a while. They're sort of half of its life. Really, really good. And you could also go for the EDP if you want it even stronger. There's like a lemon verbena, so it's lemon verbena, which lemon verbena is like a woodier, greener take on lemon, sort of like like the lemon leaves, if you will, and a bit woody. So the lemon verbena with lemon and the woods and vetiver, and it just ramps it up another 100% in the Eau de Parfum. I prefer the Eau de Toilette. It gives it more of a freshness. This one, because of the concentration sort of, and the vetiver especially, darkens it down a little bit. Makes everything, and that verbena is very rich as well. But I like the fresher version. However, there it is. You can have the Eau de Parfum if you wish as well. Excuse me. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it as always. Any comments, leave in the comment section about anything you've seen here or anything that you like fresh wise in the winter. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out. And see you again soon on the next one.